Okay, so Pokémon, the most popular media franchise in the world. Now there are the Pokémon shows, the Pokémon cards, the plushes, and the video games. Now for the longest time, the Pokémon video games all followed the exact same formula, until Pokémon Legends Arceus came around, and turned everything on its head. And with Pokémon Scarlet and Violet being just a few months away, it looks like the Pokémon games are finally evolving. And in this video, I'll be talking about just that. Let's begin. Since Pokémon Red and Blue released on the Game Boy in 1996, the series has always been somewhat the same. You choose a starter Pokémon, catch some more Pokémon, go beat a gym, catch more Pokémon, beat more gyms, and then complete the Pokédex if you want, and then beat a really strong trainer. Obviously, there have been some big changes. In Generation 2, color, like actual color, was added to Pokémon games. Generation 5 introduced triple battles. Generation 6 was the first ever generation of Pokémon games to be entirely three-dimensional, and on top of being in 3D, Gen 6 also introduced Mega Evolutions. Then Generation 7 introduced NPCs that never ever shut up, and Generation 8 introduced the wild area, I guess? So from 1996 to 2021, so for 25 years, a quarter of a freaking century, the Pokemon series stuck to the exact same formula, but along the road there were a few new features introduced. Then Pokemon Legends Arceus came around, and took the Pokemon formula that we all grew very familiar with and flipped it on its head. Pokémon Legends Arceus is the change that Pokémon fans have been begging for. No more routes, huge open areas to explore, no more random encounters, a more complex Pokédex, and more engaging battles. I don't know why it took the Pokémon company so damn long to finally change things up, but I am very glad they eventually did. While there are some things that I think Legends Arceus could have done much better, I'm not gonna complain, as the game is a breath of fresh air for Pokémon fans. And considering that Legends Arceus is on the same system as Sword and Shield, I think I'll just keep my mouth shut. By Legends Arceus selling so well and also introducing so many new features, it hopefully shows Game Freak that people want something new, and that even if they release a Pokemon game that doesn't stick to the same old formula, that people are still going to pick it up. Just a few weeks ago, Pokémon Scarlet and Violet were revealed, and these games are once again not sticking to the regular Pokémon formula. Nintendo have actually confirmed that Pokémon Scarlet and Violet are going to be open world games, and it's about damn time. Legends Arceus was kind of an open world game. I mean, it had large open areas, but not really open world, I guess. But Nintendo have literally said that you'll be able to explore a rich open world, with towns and cities that blend seamlessly into the wilderness with no borders. This has me so excited for these two games, and I'm so glad the series is finally evolving. Visually, Scarlet and Violet look like they're gonna be the best looking mainline Pokemon games, and it's genuinely crazy to me that the formula for the mainline Pokemon games didn't change for 25 years. Then within less than 1 year, we've gotten a somewhat open world Pokemon game, and at the end of the year, we're going to be getting a full-on open world game. This has me excited to play Pokemon games again, as I'm not gonna lie, the mainline Pokemon games did get a little bit stale, and the announcement of Scarlet and Violet has also restored a bit of my faith in Game Freak, as it looks like they're finally willing to make changes. What's even more exciting about this is that it's only the beginning. Imagine in 5 or 6 years when Game Freak have an even better idea on how to make open world Pokemon games. When Nintendo's next system rolls around, if the Pokemon series continues to evolve, the mainline Pokemon game on the system could be revolutionary. And the video's done. Bye.